Count Dooku is one of the greatest swordsmen in the Star Wars galaxy, but his clairvoyance proves that the Force is still a Jedi's greatest weapon. Warning, contains spoilers for Star Wars. Yoda number 4. In terms of the Star Wars franchise's greatest swordsman, the notorious Count Dooku is nearly unrivaled, but it's his precognitive abilities more than his skills with a lightsaber that makes him superior to other Force wielders. As the former Padawan learner to Yoda himself, Dooku has an intense connection to the Force as well as a unique lightsaber designed specifically for dueling. Darth Tyrannus is one of the most dangerous men in the galaxy, but he's not the only Force-sensitive swordsman with the potential for greatness. One of the Jedi's greatest tools given to them by the Force is a limited sense of precognition. Dooku himself has always been prone to visions of the future. It's more than possible that this future sight has long given him an unwitting edge. And this possibility makes that much more sense thanks to the implication in Star Wars, Yoda number 4, that a Jedi's predilection for clairvoyance can greatly improve their dueling skills. The Jedi are master swordsmen for a reason set before Dooku became a Sith. Star Wars, Yoda number 4 by Jody and Luke Ross finds the titular Jedi Master reuniting with his former Padawan and future foe to instruct a young group of Jedi in training. After their instruction is over, the future Darth Tyrannus notes to his former master that a young Wookiee's form is particularly impressive, only for that young Wookiee to have visions of the future later that same day, much like Count Dooku himself. And while the young Wookiee later confides the truth of his dark visions to Dooku, it's clear that this limited precognition has at least some influence on a Jedi's fighting skills. After all, one of the most common Jedi training practices involves blocking blaster bolts without being able to see. In order to properly defend themselves and others, Jedi must allow the Force to move through them, guiding them to where the threat will be rather than where their senses perceive it to be. Most often, this innate sort of precognition is shaped by their faith in the Force as opposed to a more specialized ability that the Force has given them. But a Force user specifically gifted in future sight would clearly be an incredibly dangerous foe, as Dooku himself demonstrates. The Force is Dooku's greatest weapon. Count Dooku's gift for clairvoyance would clearly keep him one step ahead of his opponents in the political realm, but it undoubtedly gives him a more immediate advantage as a lightsaber duelist. Rather than simply allowing the Force to guide him during a lightsaber battle, actively knowing where the next blow will be struck allows him to preemptively counter at his own pace, earning him the title of greatest duelist in the galaxy. And any Jedi with a similar level of precognition could become just as dangerous a duelist as he. Count Dooku may be considered one of Star Wars' greatest duelists, but that is thanks in no small part to his special connection to the Force. While other Jedi may wield a similar sort of precognition, it doesn't seem to be as intense as that of Lord Tyrannus. And although Star Wars Count Dooku ultimately meets his end at the hands of Anakin Skywalker, it's clear he should have seen it coming. More, Star Wars new weapons are forcing lightsabers to evolve. Star Wars, Yoda number 4 is available now from Marvel Comics. Thanks for watching. Please give us a like and subscribe.